good representative for him.
Yeah. He
First
said I
class.
had so many nice things to say too. I hope I get a chance to.
Okay. Is there a way to turn on the captions, Rick?
Let's see. Captions. Let's
I
see
know
if I
that.
see. There, that is a thing?
Yeah, I know that is a thing because on my hearing Zoom, they put on the captions. I don't know if they do it on this one or not. Anyway.
There's
They
Ross.
They do on Google Meet. I'm not sure if they do on Zoom though.
Do you do captions at the school, Heather?
They have them on Google Meet, like the other software, but and we can use it for school, but not with Zoom, as far as I know.
Okay, well,
Let's see.
whatever is fair, as they say.
Yeah, I'm looking for it as well.
Yeah, well, if you find it, so much the better, but don't.
Here, I'll Google it and see.
Ross, are you helping your mom and dad? Oh, Ross is gone.
Ross disappeared.
And now are you in your new house?
Yes, we are.
We're waiting for the video tour, the
The
virtual
tour. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll take you privately on a tour sometime in the next couple days.
Yeah, not today, but
Yeah, not today. I think today there's lots of other people coming in here.
Hello, Alec.
Hey, Art, I didn't know if you got my message.
Sure did.
Well,
Couldn't
nice
miss
to
it.
see you.
Was going to call you anyway.
Yeah, well,
Hi,
now
Carol.
you can do it in person, and I can even see you.
Well,
Can you see me?
can you see me?
I can see you. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And
All sorts of people
your
there.
house behind you.
Can you hear him?
Hi, Frankie.
Can they hear you?
Yep. Oh,
You don't know
See
somebody.
Sandy?
Say something.
Hi, how are you?
you got
Hi,
your
Sandy.
earmuffs on.
I do.
It must be cold.
No, it's almost 30 degrees. It's nowhere near cold here. We're spritzing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How are you there?
Do they work pretty good?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to hear these days. I have my hearing aids in, and I would be lost without them. Totally lost.
So how's the birthday so far?
Well, so far so good. Sydney and David came over for a while, and we've had a nice day so far. We were out in the backyard with them.
Nice.
That's what we do these days. We have our in-person visits in the backyard so we can stay safe, kind of. I see Ross there.
Hi, Ross.
Hi. And do you see Brenda and Mitch yet? Rick?
I see his name, but I don't. Let me unmute him there.
Hi, Rick.
Yeah,
Hello?
unmute him.
I'm trying.
He's muted.
Yeah, let
I
me
understand.
Oh.
See if Rick can undo it there. And see if you can turn on. There it is. Hey,
you hear
Mom.
us now?
Yeah, we hear.
I
We
can
do hear
hear
you.
you, but now we got to see if we can see you.
Turn on your video, Mitch.
Hello there, Art.
How do
How
you
you
turn on
doing?
the video?
Hi, how are you?
Look up.
Doing fine.
Start the video this here.
I got to tell you, hit the video.
Good to see you.
I hear Brenda, but I don't see her.
Start my video.
Start my video.
Yep.
There we are.
There
just
I
have
am.
to-
I'm wearing a red shirt.
Oh,
And there's Red.
There you are.
That's Stumpy.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Carol.
Oh, with Art.
Fred
Yeah.
and Art?
Yeah,
we're together.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Art, how you doing?
There's Mitch and Brenda.
Somebody's saying hello.
Nice to see
Who's
you.
saying hello to me?
It's Arthur Gutman.
Oh, hi, Art Gutman. It's good to see you.
And you, how's everything?
Coming along fine.
Where are
looking
you?
Well,
That's an open question.
That background is gorgeous.
I'm afraid they're not there in that background.
Oh,
Here's Sandy.
That look great.
Hi.
Hi.
Happy really good,
again.
Sandy.
well, there's Ross. Hi, Ross. Good to see you.
Hey,
Hi, Uncle Art.
Rick, you look good.
And Linda,
Hello, everybody.
Alex and Carol, Rick, Sandy,
Right.
Jeanette.
hey.
Okay,
Rick,
a couple more coming in. TCS. We got
and the
TCS.
younger
I'm not sure what TCS is.
And Mitch.
Yeah.
I've got a Glenda.
that's Glenda Lesnoff.
That's a Glenda Lesnoff.
Is Glenda
Yeah,
here?
Linda's going to be.
And
Oh,
then
my.
I have a TCS, but I don't know what that is.
There she
Well,
is.
there she is. I didn't think she'd come. Good, good.
Aileen and Anthony send their regards, Alex.
Yeah, they called. I missed Aileen's call, but she left a message. I'm gonna tell her and I'm gonna call her back later on.
Yeah.
She said she has no
Hello,
internet.
Joyce.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
Good to see you
Joyce
live.
is there too.
Joyce.
Oh, my, I didn't expect Joyce. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Dad.
Good Joyce, nice to see you.
You get
Well,
full screen.
Hi, Aunt Sally. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mitch.
hi there.
Isn't this amazing?
Much too long.
Hi. Oh, that's Glenda.
Hello there, Glenda.
Hi.
It's funny
Yeah.
because our California background looks fake, but I know for sure that everybody's at my house. It's not fake.
Right.
Your California background looks very appealing.
Fake.
But your
Take
background is real. Is your background real?
Looks like it. The trees are moving.
It certainly is. It's beautiful.
Carol and Alex
Yeah.
all day today in their backyard.
Hi, Heather and Lauren. Laura, good to
Okay.
see you. Enjoying your COVID work?
We don't see Heather and Laura yet.
They're muted.
Heather's on.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
I'm here too.
Happy birthday.
Oh, there
Thank
you
you.
go.
Hi,
Hey,
Laura.
Laura.
Her
Okay.
hair's like that. I
Somebody
like
that's
that hair.
iPhone. Ah,
There we go.
hello, iPhone.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Sydney and David. I've been seeing you.
Are we filling up, Rick?
I think we're filling up. I want to test something out here. I've got a couple things I'm going to share today, but in addition to everybody chatting. Oh, wait, John's having problems. Let me send John his deal here. Hang on one second. Talk among yourself.
On a little bit ago.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi,
There's
Rick.
Kristen.
Hey, Kristen.
Hi,
Your
Kristen.
uniform.
Are you
Huh?
working, Kristen?
No, I'm off.
She was just here a minute ago. She's
I know
been
it moved.
replaced by Sandy.
There's Kristen. What are you wearing? What's your badge?
Security.
Oh, that's your job, isn't it? Are you at your job now?
No, I got off at 2:30.
Oh, okay. And what time is it there now?
5. I
Oh.
got home
Oh,
later
you
than
haven't
planned.
changed. You just haven't changed.
Mhm.
I like your hair like that. Are you wearing a special hat?
No, it's
Oh,
just a
hat.
headband.
Okay. You wear it like
Here.
that when you're working?
Mhm.
It's very nice.
Thanks.
I
Now,
heard David Jay's in the background.
And where's the
Is
rest
there?
of your family?
uh,
Linda, the rest of the family coming with you?
Hi, Laura.
yeah, they're gonna be coming. They were changing Jade's diaper.
Okay.
We don't have to see that. No.
John.
But we're looking forward to seeing her afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try something here just to kick it off. And
Why didn't you do yours then?
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to try something here. This is obviously a very special day on the 90th, but there's something that's always a tradition about celebrating your birthday, Dad, is that we get to celebrate it with Sydney as well. So a couple things
She was
from,
here today.
what's that?
She was here today.
She's
and
here
she
right
said-
now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. So let me
I
see if you
didn't
guys can
see her
hear
yet.
this. Let's try it.
God.
The boat thing we talked about, Sid.
Well, that's a good picture.
Oh, I see.
This is when you guys had cupcakes on the boat.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alex.
Happy
birthday to you.
And many more.
And many more.
Wait, are they all on the boat right now? That's was from the last year or so. Oh.
That's lovely. That's not this year, is it?
Oh, now I can see it. I couldn't get it on my phone. Where's your phone? Sign in.
You did it.
Looking for my
Right.
mask.
Right. So it worked. Happy birthday.
was
That's
good.
You can get back
couldn't
into
have a
the-
birthday celebration without it being both you guys. So happy birthday to both of you.
Yeah. We celebrated
Thanks,
earlier today with the two of us.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Thank you.
They'd be a good one.
Okay, got somebody who's got some. Let me see here. I got one coming in here.
Is that Heather?
I'm not sure.
Hold on. Technical difficulties on my end. Not my end, but like
I see a baby Jade.
Frank and Laura and Linda and should be and Heather. Well, Laura you've got, but
Got
Linda
Laura.
and Frank.
Somebody named.
We got Linda
Oh,
and
look
Heather.
who's there. Look at the baby. How gorgeous.
I can't
And
see
the
her.
mother.
And the mother.
Oh,
Can't see them yet.
We don't see him.
Yeah.
Well, there's the new grandparents.
We've got one new one at the bottom.
Mother.
If you want to mute here, you know what, put it this so that you can see it better.
Hi, Len.
Want to mute?
There he is.
Len,
Hi.
yes, say hello.
Hey, Len.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Happy
Alex.
birthday.
It's Len.
Yeah. We see
Happy
you for a minute.
birthday.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Didn't know you could do it.
It's late. Lenny, it's a little bit late for you.
No, not quite.
Hi,
Not
Ruth.
late.
I hear Ruth's voice.
Hi there.
Hi.
Well, there's John.
There's John. He had disappeared. iPhone.
Hi, Lenny Weiss.
Yeah.
Good.
weird.
There's baby Jay.
John.
He seems very
How do I
quiet.
get back to that? There we go. I don't know why my picture's not showing. Say hi. Here.
Baby now.
And here comes Karen.
Say it works. Hi.
How old is the baby?
He's a year old. We're not counting months no more. She's in the years now.
Yeah.
Should be one of the years.
Jason's holding the phone.
Thanks, Kristen. I'll see anybody. Oh, I am Brenda. Hi, Mitch. Hi there, Elizabeth. What? Karen.
It's Karen.
Freezing. You know what
I see mine down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
There we are.
They don't get touching things. As it is, I don't know how they work.
Hello, Danny. Are your
So
kids here
where'd
too,
Alex
Danny?
go?
What's that?
I was asking Ross if
Oh.
Ross and Danny if their kids are there.
They're out with some friends, and one's windsurfing at the moment. Wind's good.
You're gonna put something.
It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Me too.
And thank you, Rick, for doing this.
Thanks,
Oh, my pleasure. And I want to know who had the bet that when we did this at the beginning of April, in the middle of July, this is what we'd be doing again. Yeah, I saw a good sign today. It said this was supposed to be over in June, but July.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah. So definitely not Plan A, probably not B or C or any of those, but great to see everybody.
But it's happening.
We don't need your Haggadah for this.
Let's hope not.
No.
But your Haggadah is with all the other Haggadahs.
Jade.
Hello, Jade.
Hi, Franny.
Hi, Franny.
Hi, Franny.
Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade.
Look how long Grandma's hair is.
We're right over here.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Hi, Franny.
Happy birthday,
Nice to
Alex.
see you.
Hi. Hello.
I know.
The only one I don't see is Rod, and he must be catching another swordfish.
I just got a text. He's on the dock, but he isn't. I don't know if he's.
Does he have to keep 6 feet away?
Did you guys see that picture of that fish that he caught?
No.
No.
Up behind Rod in the background.
Well, he rechristened the boat with a swordfish off Dana Point this
Look
week.
at that.
When was this? Not this week?
This week.
Oh, it's that nice.
Disappeared.
How big?
200 plus.
200, you said?
Wow.
Yeah, just over 200.
Wow.
Mom and Chris.
It'll make a lot of sushi.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do a lot of maestroing, but I do have a couple of things I want to share. And one of the things that when I was going through things is like, it's hard to believe it's been 10 years, but I want to share this video with you guys. Hang on. That was from this time. Can you see it?
No, see
Not
you.
yet.
No. Okay, let me start it again. Technical
We see you
difficulties.
clearly.
Okay.
You're coming in strong.
Let's see how you do that. Okay, share there. Share that. Share that. And there we go.
Starting.
Oh, there you go.
So 10 years ago, this is where we were.
I was on the boat.
And only one of us made it past these 10 years. Unfortunately, the ship is no more.
The ship is no more. You said.
It sank at the dock.
There's Audrey and Jack.
Audrey and Jack.
There.
You were on?
Yeah.
Wait, were you on the team? No.
You weren't. Kyle was. I think that was like a freshman title. Put a family things back
I
then.
remember doing something like that on a boat one time.
There, Kristen.
Uh-huh.
And little Tiny.
Oh, that was Miley there.
Yeah.
You all are in the background.
Tractor with my.
Hard to tell.
You pulling in a rope, Scott?
Huge sail.
That's a 10. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Whatever helping.
Or 2011.
200 pounds is heavy.
Pretty funny.
Huh? You must be doing the sail.
Are you pulling up the anchor? Yes.
I have no memory.
I think trimming a sail.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
No, I
Okay.
don't think they let us drop an anchor that day.
Oh, we're pulling up the sail.
Yeah, looks like.
Unfortunately, this poor boat just sunk.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, how sad.
What happened?
Not the Pilgrim.
She didn't get some maintenance, I guess, when she needed it. And they came home and she was under, and they don't have the money to restore her.
I don't think this is the
Wow.
Pilgrim, right?
That boat that we're on.
Oh, do you guys remember that really nice whale that came next to us? Not only did we do this, but there was a wonderful whale right with us.
I do have that video.
That was fun.
No.
Was this off Catalina?
This is Dana Point.
It's off Dana
Dana
Point.
Point?
Even there are.
There's Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Dana Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time I seen on
Yeah.
Anyways, little trip
Neat.
down memory lane there.
That's very nice. Thank you.
the video.
Oh, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Can you see me?
Hi,
Happy birthday,
Jason.
Alex.
Hello, Jason.
Hi.
Say hi, Jason.
Kristen, you come up right in the middle of our screen.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Oh, she said hi.
Yeah, Jay said hi. Hi. I don't really know how Zoom works. Yeah. So how's everybody doing?
Should we all go around and say the best thing about Grandpa?
Oh, Lord.
Well done.
Rick,
Good
I'll
idea.
say a few words when you get around to it. Rick?
I think my favorite thing about Grandpa is that he's always capturing the moment. You can see it later.
What's new?
Hey, Rick?
Smiley, smiley.
Rick, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'll say a few words when the time comes.
Why not now?
Okay.
Well, I will when everybody is ready. Are you ready for me?
Fire.
The group.
Why don't you mute everybody and then Alex can talk?
Yes.
Okay, you want me to mute everybody? Okay,
Yeah,
and then I'll
except
unmute
for
him.
Alex.
Okay, you got it.
You want to talk?
Am I up?
Hang on 1 second.
Tell me when I'm up.
Where are you? And it says you're, I don't know.
We are all muted. I just unmuted myself. So just unmute Alex and we'll be good.
Okay, thank you for the tip. Can you come
Okay.
over here and help me out? Okay, I think
I've been
you're
on too
unmuted.
many Zoom meetings.
So am I up?
You're up.
Can everybody hear me? They can't answer. So anyway, I just wanted to welcome everybody and tell them how much I appreciate y'all joining me for this event that I never thought would happen. Not in my wildest dreams. I'm well past my extended warranty, and I'm still ticking. So anyway, I wanted just to give you a little resume of a brief resume of how we all got here today. Um, 90 years ago today, at the Ross Pavilion at the Royal Victoria Hospital, my journey began. I was with my mother. I had just been born. We stayed there for a week, and it was normal for those times. And then we went home accompanied by a nurse in a starched white uniform. I don't know what her job was, just to take care of me and to keep people from being allowed to see me other than from the door. I've spent the next 20 odd years in Montreal, and all of them on Victoria Avenue, which is where we lived for all the time I was there. We lived in 3 different houses. Victoria Avenue had a flat bottom and then went up the hill. And I started off, the first house was on the bottom flat part, and then I moved up in the hill next to Arthur Gutman. And then finally we moved into 4945, the brick duplex that my dad built. I must have been 5 years old or so. And that's where we all lived sort of ever since when we were in Montreal. My life was not planned, and I didn't have a life plan. I just sort of drifted along like a leaf going down the river, just trying to stay away from the rocks. And I went to grade school. I went to Montreal High School. I went to McGill University for college. It was just, I didn't have a goal or a plan. When I went to college in McGill University, the war had just ended, and the veterans were coming back, and they wanted an education. And so many veterans were trying to go to college that McGill had to open a separate college to accommodate all the incoming veterans. Yeah, it had been an Air Force base for the Royal Canadian Air Force during the war, and was converted to a college. We lived in the barracks. Our Uncle Art remembers it because he was there too. Room. There was one little room at the end where the officers were during the war, but it was reserved for the prisoners of war who were returning to school. I really enjoyed being at Dawson College, but when I went to the main campus, I just sort of drifted around. Some of the classes had 300 people in it. The professor looked like a little tiny ant at the front. You couldn't hear what he said. You couldn't tell what he was looking at. You couldn't. So it wasn't a good experience for me. I met 2 people in my upper years. They were from the Bronx in New York. I don't know why they were at McGill. One was Erwin Copen, and the other was Rube Bressler. They were very good friends while I was at McGill. Rube Bressler was a juvenile diabetic, a type 1 diabetic. I had to take insulin every day. Some days he took his insulin and forgot to eat, and so I had to resuscitate him when he went into hypoglycemic shock. Anyway, when we graduated, Rube ended up at the Harvard Dental School. I don't know why he ended up there. I think they were conducting an experiment to try and have academic dentists, because there were only 13 people in the dental school class. And the dean, Roy Orville Griep, was not a dentist. He was a biochemist who said he didn't know a tooth from a kneecap. But who had become famous during the war for his research and became a friend of my dad. So Rube said, you ought to apply, you ought to come down. And I we didn't really have any great desire to do, and didn't even think I would have a ghost of a chance, but somehow they accepted me, and I began my Harvard career 22 years after I was born. I left home, and essentially that was the last time I was home. When I got to Harvard, I found myself in the midst of the 100 smartest people in the whole country of that age. Everybody had a Phi Beta Kappa key. Everybody was a genius. And there I was, totally out of my element, no clue as how I was going to survive. All my classmates, played tennis and went to the movies, and I had to struggle to try to keep up. I developed a system whereby I would sleep for 4 hours and either study or go to class for 8 hours and do that. I did that continuously for 2 straight years. The system at the school was you went to the medical school for 2 years, and then to the dental school for 2 years, and then back to the medical school, and you had both degrees by the time you were done. However, while I was there, they changed the program, and it was no longer automatic that you went into to medical school. So I had to apply elsewhere, which I did, and I ended up at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine, and I became a third-year student there. At Pittsburgh, I didn't feel like I was part of the group because I come in in the third year, and I only knew a few people in my class. And in June of that first year, John was born on Father's Day at the Elizabeth Steele McGee Hospital in Pittsburgh. I called my dad and I told him I had a Father's Day present for him, his first grandson. So shortly there, I don't know how long that after, maybe a couple of months later, we decided to drive to Montreal to introduce John to his grandparents. Well, on the way, we were using a heater to heat up his bottle that plugged into the cigarette lighter. Well, it failed, and I was told that I'd ruined John for life because he wouldn't have his hot bottle. And John, sorry about that, but I guess it's my fault that you turned out the way you did. So,
which is pretty good.
Which was pretty good. The following January, my mom passed away. I don't remember anything about it. I remember being in Montreal for the funeral, but I don't remember the funeral at all. The only thing I remember is going to the mortuary the night before to see her. And she was in a white dress and looked peaceful. Anyway, that left my dad all by himself, as far as I could figure out, and alone in the house with his dog Casey. So I decided it would be best if I moved back to Montreal and took my internship at the Jewish General Hospital, which I did. And I thought it would be best for everyone. I'm not sure it really was, but that was my plan. Halfway through my internship, I made a decision. One of the first real decisions I made is, what kind of a doctor am I going to be? I was just, I just was drifting through. I went to medical school. I went in the middle of my internship, and I decided that I wanted to be a surgeon. All the medical heroes in those days were surgeons. They were the ones in the hospital, did the hospital work, and so they were the ones that operated on people and fixed them. If they didn't get better, it was the surgeon's fault. In the other fields, the doctors gave the patients some medicine, and if they didn't get better, it was the patient's fault. So I liked that excitement, and so I decided to go to Cleveland, to the Cleveland City Hospital, because that was where you could get sort of unlimited experience. You rarely saw your professors or anything. You just learn from the from the person who was a year ahead of you. Well, that's where the saying, see one, do one, teach one came from, because that's how I learned. The by the time I finished my training in surgery in Cleveland, I didn't feel like I was ready. So I decided I would take a fellowship for 1 year at the end of my residency, because I really felt like I needed, and I wanted to go to a place that that had an emphasis on head and neck surgery, which was where I was sort of headed. And I went to the City of Hope. The City of Hope was the surgeon in charge was Ralph Byron. He was one of the most influential people in my life. He not only taught me surgery, he taught me how to be a surgeon, and that's what I did for the rest of my career. He was an exceptional person. He was an evangelist minister in addition to a surgeon, and he was chief of surgery. And sometimes during rounds, he would go into a patient's room. We all stood on the outside, and he went in and prayed with the patient, and then came back out, and we would resume the rounds. Nobody said anything, nobody did anything, but he was just an exceptional person and became very friendly. My life changed at City of Hope. That's well, I had gone there with the anticipation that now that I was no longer living at the hospitals and working at the hospitals, so almost full time, I was at a hospital where there was no emergency room or anything. So my career, so I wasn't very busy at the hospital. I had to stay every third night, but it wasn't the same. And I thought that experience would change my personal life and my married life, because I would become part of the family again. That didn't happen. When I was there, I met Carol, my Basherta, my soulmate, and we fell in love. And I knew that I had no other choice but to become involved with her, no matter how difficult a decision was made, how complicated a decision was made. That's what I was going to do. It was the only time up until then that I made a decision. I was all in. I had no plan B, no exit strategy. I was just going to do it. And I did. And we've been together for 55 odd years, and I still feel the same way. I had to decide, I had 3 children by that time, and I decided that they were going to still be part of our life, and they were. Carol picked them up every Friday afternoon, drove up to wherever, Arcadia, Beverly Hills, Encino, to pick the kids up while I finished work, and then we both brought them back to wherever they would be on Sunday morning. So we did that for about 10 years, and everybody went their own way. Well, that's how I got to that stage in my life. Then you all came along, and you all know the rest of the story. I'll just sort of briefly tell you. You remember the water ski trips, the ski vacations to Snowmass, Christmas fishing in Cabo San Lucas, fishing and boating in Catalina, the Melody, the Sea and Me, the Second Sea, Avalon Condo, Palm Springs Condo, and finally, at age 65, my carpal tunnel started acting up. I decided that it was time to retire, and we had a new second life that's been almost 25 years long, and we did all kinds of traveling and so forth. So here I am, everybody. Didn't expect to be here. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even consider it possible. But I made it this far. So it's amazing to me, and I'm sure glad that you are all part of it. and can share it with me today. So thanks for coming.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Let's all sing happy birthday one more time.
It's a good idea.
You can see if you can see the cake.
Thank you.
This is
Like
from
the
Cake, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gail Sensi.
Hello, Glenda.
Hi.
Hi. That's another Glenda.
Another Glenda. There's two of us here.
That's right. We have two Glendas.
That's right.
That's a
Doubly blessed.
Right.
Absolutely.
I can say that.
pleasure.
Are you going to lead the happy birthday song?
Carol, you start. Oh, you lit it up. Let Alex blow the candle out.
Birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alex.
Happy
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Yay.
Yes,
Amen.
right.
And Sydney too.
No, not me. Who cares?
You're tomorrow, or
See you
21st.
Happy birthday, Sydney.
So
Yes, it is birthday.
I shielded you from the virus.
Yeah, I blew it without my mask on.
Ron, we need to leave.
Rick,
Because it makes that noise.
If anybody wants to say something, maybe they can, but I probably occupied too much
Hello,
time.
Jade.
Say hi.
I have, before we start doing that, you were mentioning about trips, and Franny put something together that she wanted me to share with you about her memories of some trips. So hang on one second.
So that Rick thing.
You probably took it off. Or
Okay, let's see if this works.
Jade.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
I
didn't see anything.
No.
All
No.
we can see is your icons.
Okay, let me try it again. Sorry. I failed.
Because if she does press something, I don't know how to fix it.
Which picture? There's
Okay, here we go.
5 pictures. Oh,
Ah, good.
70 show. What?
okay.
70 show.
There's no sound, Rick.
Maybe we don't need sound.
Oh, there's sound.
Okay, there's good.
In water, skiing at Lake Mead.
Oh, yeah. Who's that? Is that Rod?
John.
John?
Hey, get up to.
Oh, the gas bay. We remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, we ever. Frank doesn't forget that.
That's
Oh,
Aileen in the corner.
that's right. And that's the rest of us. We're like a base. Lauren.
Birthday rock.
Where's this?
Mount St. Anne.
BC.
There's John.
Yep, that's Vancouver.
That's Rick.
Algonquin Park, yeah.
Red will remember that. We got busted.
We got busted because Red didn't wear a life jacket. And his mother would be very mad if she knew about it.
Where's she like? I can't figure out who that is.
It's my dad.
Oh, couldn't recognize him. Not from this picture.
There's Rod.
Yeah, recognize him.
My glasses so I can see.
John, what's
One of those just tipped over today and
Yes,
killed a whole
I
bunch
know.
of people. Yeah.
3 people died.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look at the kids up in the top.
Glenda, Ardith, our daughter, just bought a van just like that one.
Oh,
Love the pants.
Yeah.
no, my white hat is there.
Well, that's very nice, Franny. It covers.
Well, I wish the music were playing because that's like.
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
Lovely, Franny.
Did you
Thank
hear the
you.
music?
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh, then I have to do it again.
Well, Dad, do you remember? Well, Carol, you remember we had Helen Reddy and John Denver playing constantly. Do you remember?
Yeah, we certainly heard it more
Delta Dawn.
than a few
Delta
times.
Dawn, all of that over and over again. I can't hear those songs without thinking about those trips.
Those were great, great songs.
Yeah. Well, I'll get you the MP4, Dad.
Well, what are you going to play it in?
I'd have to send it by Dropbox, but I'll get it to you.
Yeah, but how would you play it? You don't have an MP4. Oh, it was a.
Just on your computer.
Oh, okay. You don't need one of those.
No.
Rates or what they're called.
Haley and Wolf, where are they, Franny?
They're on this call, I think.
They're there at the bottom.
Oh,
They're
well,
just being very quiet.
We don't see a bottom. We don't see anybody at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, you can scroll through all the heads.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry we're missing them.
Yeah, they're there.
In corner, there's a little
This corner.
square with a bunch of dots in it. If you click that, it gives you a gallery view of everybody. So you can see.
Oh, gallery view. Okay, I'll try that. You're right. Got that.
Nice
Thanks.
to see everybody.
We hit the three dots.
There's Lynn. Hi, Linda, Heather. We missing Frank?
What is the gallery view?
I saw Frank.
In the upper right-hand corner, there's a square that has like 9 dots in it. If you click that, then all the pictures come up on the whole screen and you see everybody.
Right.
Upper right corner.
Yeah, I see it, but pressing it.
Doesn't, oh, thank you. No, it doesn't want to work. It's all right. I've got the view. It's lovely.
See me?
I see Karen.
Do see you. Hello, Karen.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
Good seeing you guys, everybody.
Oh, you're not at work now. That's nice.
Nobody's working.
You have Kristen working.
Yeah,
I'm working. Holding the fort. Kristen's holding the fort. Nobody else can work.
Yeah.
Not Lori yet.
Oh, John.
Oh, there's John.
Hi, Franny.
Hey, Karen. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you. It's been
I know.
forever.
Sorry?
Been forever. Seeing.
Yeah, I know. I missed you last time I was there.
Yeah. I know. There's not going to ever be probably a next time to come out.
Yes, there will.
Till this time is over.
Hopefully I can get back out by spring. I hope.
After Trump Congress and he's gone, then everything goes back to normal.
Does anybody have anything they want to add? I have a couple people that weren't able to join us that wanted to say a couple things. I wanted to turn over to everybody else first. Anybody else have anything to say?
I'm just in the background.
Thank you, Rick,
Okay.
for
Well, hang on.
organizing this.
Well, there are a couple more people. Hang on 1 second here.
There's Frank. Alex, we wish you the very best. See you at 100.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
I don't know if my warranty will cover it.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
Well,
birthday,
but-
Uncle Alex.
Oh, there's Frank.
I was going to sing a song for you.
Grandpa.
Wow. Happy birthday, happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. And when you blow out the candles, one will stay aglow. It's the love light in your eyes, wherever you go. Happy birthday, old friend.
Thank you for that, Arthur. Thank you.
That was lovely, Art.
What did you sing?
Brenda, it's so good to see you guys too.
You as well.
We're going to leave you. Alec, I'll give you a phone call in the next day or two.
What was that?
Give you a phone call in the next day or two.
Yeah, I certainly will. I certainly will.
Speak to you then.
Is Lenny still
Love
on?
to everybody. It's nice to be part of the family again.
You always are and always will be.
You're right. You're right. 4945 was that address on Victoria.
Yeah.
That's right.
You still got the website or you had a website with it for
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to dig that up. I'm not sure what happened to that.
You think
Dad, we'll have to figure out what happened to that website, remember?
It even had recipes on it.
Yeah, I'll have to dig through my files. Thanks for reminding me. I'd forgotten all about that. I'll have to figure out what happened.
Just one of the many adventures that at that place. You were talking about going down to Harvard, Alex. And I can remember going down with you when you went to look to find a place to stay.
Oh, really?
And coming back, we drove down in your dad's car, and coming back, we had a huge bag of red pistachios. And I think we planted pistachio trees all the way from Boston to Montreal, spitting them out the window, the shells.
Glad you remember that, because I'd forgotten about that. It's a good thing to remember. I didn't even remember how I got to Boston or what I did. I just remember ending up there and being overwhelmed.
It was quite a place. It was quite a place. I should also tell you, Alec is a surgeon. I remember being in his lab with him, with Dr. Postel. And by the way, his second widow is, we know well here in Vancouver. You were in the lab and we had to dispatch a rabbit for dissection. And I think I had to do the dirty job for you. But your hand, when you held it out, would shake like this. Always did. Does it still do it? Still do it, Carol? His hand? Put a knife in it, and it was just like rock steady. Amazing.
And it still shakes.
Still does it. Yeah.
I have to have Carol put batteries in for me.
Among other things.
Among other things.
Well,
Linda, I remember the first time I saw you, your face was covered with the spaghetti sauce. And your mother said to pick you up, and I wouldn't do it because I didn't want to get covered with spaghetti. That was my first memory of you, and you were just covered and enjoying it. You didn't think it was a problem at all.
One likes to enjoy one's food. I have to say that I'm remembering Jeanette talking about Alex when he was a baby, and she said that he was such a treasure that I think you referenced this, Alex, in your lovely speech, that he was put in a room and he was allowed to go in the room because, God forbid, he should get the whiff of a cold or anything like that. He was the prince of the family. And so I just keep thinking about Jeanette and the stories that she had about the early days. And I'm sure somewhere up there, she's looking down and wishing you a happy birthday, too.
I'm sure those memories are really quotes from your interview with her. That's how I know about
yeah.
Remember them in person. So
yeah,
those are memories about my mother that you sort of put on paper, and I have them. I thought I'd lost them, but I haven't.
Huh.
She was quite a
yeah.
lady, very much a lady.
Yeah.
The living room we never went into. We always had covers on it in case the company came, they could be taken off. When we went into the house, we weren't company. But they had a wonderful basement. Your dad was a member of the 16mm Sounders, and we would watch films, the latest films we could get. And in Quebec, we couldn't watch films in the theater because we were too young. You had to be 16 to get in if you didn't cheat. But he had films that we used to watch downstairs in your basement.
And I sort of remember that. I don't remember which films they were, but I remember
many.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I gotta go to bed soon.
Good night.
I'm going to say good night to you. I'll speak to you later, Alex.
Happy birthday. We
Thank
love
you. Good to see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Miley.
Talk to you later.
Bye,
That's
ma'am.
fine. That would be nice.
I didn't say a word.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess I'm signing off too, but have a good night.
Okay,
Good night.
anybody wants to stay on? I got the unlimited version.
Hey, everybody. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Well, let me play, like I said, I had a couple things here for you that, for some people that weren't able to make it but wanted to say hello to you. So let me put this on.
Let's see. You're not. Well, I was. I think that when I pressed tap to speak, maybe.
Hey Alex, Doug Gilmore here. I just want to say happy 90th birthday. You're the only Los Angeles King that I'll forgive in 1993. So I've got you down in my basement here. That's the 93 season. It was such a great a year for us and unfortunately the best player in the world, Wayne Gretzky, beat us. And we were great as well. So it's something that I
heard you say goodnight.
And it was a great series. Unfortunately, yes. Also, I was very fortunate. '89 Stanley Cup. We played Montreal. I was with Calgary, and we won in 6 games. The only team that's ever won in the Montreal Forum. So it was a great honor. And again, it was just a blessing for me to play in the game. So again, have a great day. Happy 90th. All the best. Take care.
Wow. I didn't know he knew me.
Yeah.
There you go.
And there was one other guy that wanted to say hello to you.
I'll think his name.
I don't know if I can get this one on here either.
Are we recording this, Rick?
Yeah. Let's see here. One other guy.
What's going on, Alex Halperin. My name is Peter Budai. I just going to give you a quick shout out and tell you happy 90th birthday. This message was supposed to come a little bit earlier, but it didn't because, my son had a broken ankle. So I was kind of got caught up with the situation. I kind of forget about this. So this is on me. I apologize from it. Hope you're still going to enjoy this message. You're the original Los Angeles Kings, season ticket holder from the moment that the first day opened in 1967, and you remain season ticket holder until the cup win in 2012. That's just very impressive. That's very honorable. And that's a dedication. That's a true friend, and a true fan. I think that is just amazing. You're a true friend to the team and the people in the organization. And that's what the hockey world and hockey players as it is that we need. I just want to wish you lots of love, health, happiness on your 90th birthday. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. You already had a birthday. I want to say happy belated birthday. All the best to you. Lots of love, health, happiness with the friends and family. And one more time, it's amazing that you stay season ticket holder from 1967 until 2012. That is just very impressive, and that's something that people should learn from, everybody who wants to be a fan and support a team, because that's a true fan. You didn't see Stan like that for a long time until 2012. It's just amazing. But anyway, all the best. This message is from Peter Budai. I hope you enjoyed, and stay healthy, stay safe during this crazy time, what's going on in the world, but hope it's going to bring you a smile to your face. But anyway, happy 90th birthday, and just amazed of your commitment to the team and organization. It's amazing. All the best.
I didn't know he knew me. Hey, Frank.
Hey there, how are you doing?
Yeah, you had to go to work, huh?
Yes, sorry, it was bad timing. I'm sorry. I had gotten out for a little bit, but I just had to sneak back in for something. Anyhow, I didn't want to miss this. I'm glad I had a chance to be here, and quite honestly, to be a part of the small journey of those 90 years that you were talking about. They certainly were some of the most memorable times for me in my life. I mean, we had such great times together on the boat. Certainly some scary times, catching on fire in the middle of the ocean, times when I thought my dad was going to die. We certainly have had a lot of very fun and very interesting times over the years. So thank you for letting me be part of that.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell the one story about you on the trip to the Gaspee, where you left behind. Everybody thought you were in the other car. We kept changing cars, and about a half an hour after we left, we realized that you weren't in either car. So we came back and we found you on the roadside, very angry, kicking stones. You didn't speak to us for hours and hours after that. But that's a famous moment in your life, and worthy of a few stories.
It certainly was, but that was one trip. But there's like so many trips. Whereas there's that trip, there's the Orange Pumpkin drive down to Baja. There's another car drive that we certainly did together, and certainly an awful lot of memorable times there. And then on Second Sea and Sea and Me, and I noticed you when you're talking about your boats, you didn't mention the Docks Delight very much, but there were a lot of
it was intentional.
There were a lot of memorable things that happened on that boat for sure, and things. So anyways, thanks again so much for being for letting me and my family and everybody else tag along on this journey, because certainly have been an inspiration, and we certainly have had great times together. It's really been something.
Goes both ways, Frank. We appreciate all the things that you've done for us, and the times that we spent together have been, in our memory, deeply etched.
Yeah, likewise. And I know Linda thinks the same thing as well. I don't know if she's on here as well. She was, Heather was trying to do the tech stuff at home. I think hopefully she is. So.
Okay, well, we did see her earlier. We saw her and Heather together.
Okay, great.
Well, I don't know where they are now, but anyway, we did.
Right next to you.
Pardon me?
Right next to you, Alex. Just if you look to your...
in our screen.
Everybody's is different. I think it's a thing.
Now she is lit up.
But Heather keeps muting me. That's why I haven't been able to say anything. So, but certainly we feel very much the same as Fred. Yeah, we've really enjoyed our time with you guys.
Yeah, we had a special relationship.
Remember Bella Coola?
Right. There was certainly talking. How could we forget the trip down to Baja? The trip down, driving that little hill down into Bella Coola. We certainly have had some very fun and very interesting times together.
They're certainly in our memory, very much so. Very much so.
I would like to just say thanks to both Alex and Carol for being so welcome to all our families and always having your house open to all of us. We certainly feel always so welcome when we come there and involved in all your activities. So thank you. And we're delighted to be able to participate with you today.
The easiest thing we ever had to do. Easy.
I'll interject here. So clearly a zillion memories that I've got here, but Alex, you know what I'm going to say as my most memorable. I'm doing a class right now where I had to list 10 most influential people in my life. And no doubt you were like top on the slots there. And when I think about what I had to do there, it's when I dropped out of college and you said, oh, no, you're not going to drop out of college. So you took me down to the community college and you signed up for a class. So I would sign up for a class and we both went to college together. So I would go back to school. But I was so ready not to go back, but you're like, yes, you are. And I think that because of all of your boating stuff, it's totally has affected my life because clearly that's how I met Scott and for my graduation. And it just has affected so much of where we are in our life now. And had you not made that decision at City of Hope to meet my mom and marry my mom and go that route, my life would have been different. So I'm super grateful.
Well, goes both ways with us, for sure. Because your whole family is very special to us, very special. And so it's our pleasure to be participating.
I want to say, I remember the trip that we all went down to John's bar mitzvah and how we all crammed into a bedroom, you know, one sleeping next to the other. I was the eldest. I think you left me one night to be the babysitter. And I told stories which apparently other people still remember, but I don't. But I just remember the pool, and Ross and Rod were just tiny, but still they had learned to swim. And Grandpa was down there doing his exercises like this. And it was just a fabulous, giant holiday. It was my first exotic time getting on a plane and going somewhere, and it was going to see you. And it was the beginning of understanding how hospitable and warm your heart is and your home was to all of us. And it was a great holiday and an inspiration for many more to come. So thank you, and thank you from then and from now.
Well, that was a scary time when we figured out there were 21 people living in our house.
Yeah.
But you managed it, and you managed it very well. Whoops.
We all had a great time.
At restaurant, we ordered a table for 21, and I saw how far that table extended, and I said, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we lost the video somehow. What do we do?
We're all still here.
Yeah, but I don't have any video now. I have just a Zoom. How would I get it back? Who's our guru here?
Look up at the right-hand corner.
I would say you're our guru.
Do you see us?
We can
Look
see
at
you.
the right-hand corner of the screen. It should either say speaker view or that little square, and you should be able to get the people back. Or look at the very bottom bar at the screen, and there's a picture of a little camera, like a video camera. Click on that, because maybe you closed it by mistake.
Yeah.
No? Okay, those are my guesses.
Well done, Joyce.
Let me try something and see if I can get something for you on my side. No, I see you. You are, according to this, you're here. We can see you. I'm not sure why you can't see us.
Yeah. I just got a blank Zoom screen somehow.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how.
You sure there's not a camera at the very bottom, like on your very bottom screen toolbar? There should be a blue box with a camera, like a video camera in the middle of it.
I think so.
No?
I see a blue box, and when
And
I
if you click on that, then the screen should pop up again.
It's just a
How do I join a meeting? I can't join a meeting.
it's a help thing, that blue thing.
Maybe this one.
Oh, wait a minute, let me try that one.
So that put us out and put Zoom on.
There you are. Carol pointed to the right thing. I was doing the wrong thing.
Okay, so was the thing at the bottom?
I see Joycey.
Hi. My house has been filled with Zoom usage between tomorrow teaching online and my kids like talking to various friends, whatever. So in lectures, Zoom I'm getting more familiar with, unfortunately.
What are your kids doing now, Joycey? Haven't heard it.
Mara's finishing her master's in about 3 weeks. She's been working full time at the same time, and so that's what her life has been. Aliza actually was in Israel this year. Unfortunately, due to COVID, had to come back in March instead of June. But she finished her year on like over the phone and online and stuff. So that was her year. And my son was in Lakewood at school, and he had to come home for COVID. So we had a full house, which was nice for a change.
Well, COVID chased everybody home then.
Yeah. So, you know, we kind of kept.
While they're home.
Sorry?
What are they doing now that they're home?
Well, my son's back in the States, actually. He has a student visa, so he actually could cross the border and went back to New Jersey because they're fairly good. They got wiped through the first round, and they're fairly healthy now. So he's back at school. And my other two, Aliza's working as a counselor for the summer and working full-time and going to do schooling in the fall. So everybody's busy. You know, nobody's bored. And we all do a lot of walking because that's all you can do in Toronto.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing stuff online, like, you know, just trying to keep busy because there's really, you know, for 3 months, there was nothing going on. It was really, everybody was homebound. I don't know how bad it was in the States where you guys all were, but here it was pretty, you know, lockdown. So,
It was here for a while, but then it went wild and everybody went crazy, and then it started the pandemic just going crazy again.
well, we're not bad here. It's like the numbers are fairly low, so now everything's opening up. But, you know, we're all walking around in masks, so you don't know if anybody's smiling unless you look up here at the cheeks to see if faces move. But, you know, you do what you have to do. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said they have a granddaughter, and they were imitating their mother and saying, "Oh, we have to go out. Oh, where's my mask?" And I was thinking, yeah, that's not how we grew up. You know, that's reality today. So,
Yeah. Guys, I have to sign off. Alex, happy birthday, and I wish you the best. It's great to see you all. And Rick, thank you for organizing.
I do it weekly if I could. It's great to see you,
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah, you too. Take care, everybody.
All right, bye-bye. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
I'm going to say goodbye as well. It was nice to see everybody. Hadn't seen everybody in a long time.
Yeah,
so it was
too
good.
long.
And I missed Pesach, which was too bad, but I heard, like, you know, it looked great. So it was good to see everybody. Happy birthday.
Thanks very much, Joyce.
Likewise.
Take care, Joyce.
Bye.
Check it out. Happy birthday, Alex.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
I see you took off your sunglasses.
Mitch will be right back, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So Ross, what's going on with you? What's the
Art,
update?
I can see, Art, you look like you're in a lake.
Ooh.
You look like you're the emperor from Star Wars.
Rick, if you can unmute Art.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep. Let me see. No, he's unmuted. He's unmuted.
No,
Nope.
we can hear him.
And nothing's coming out.
Okay, let me mute and unmute. Okay, I'm gonna try the unmute all. Try it now. Can
Okay.
everybody?
Art, are you there?
He's still muted.
Huh. It doesn't, it's not on my side. Is Fred still around that could help you out?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, there he is.
Fred, fix the computer.
No, we can see the mouth moving.
Can you see Art? We don't see him. We see you, Rick.
I can see him. He's fading in and out of the water, though.
Get rid of your background.
I've that before.
Maybe turn the background off, Fred.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Oh,
There we are. Hello.
okay. Oh, great. Good to see you
Hey.
again. I remember the last time you were east
and we came to Jean Talon Market, which is now upscale, and reminded me of your dad. Every Saturday morning went to the market and couldn't resist buying all that wonderful food and brought it home more than anybody could possibly eat. And it was such a wonderful experience. And it was so great seeing you on that trip and going to the market. We bought enough tomatoes to make buckets of soup. And we skied together in Colorado, and just a wonderful relationship. Thank you, and happy birthday.
He's joining your club. You started this in April.
You were the first one in.
Right, we're the two seniors.
Hey, John.
So Ross, you must have some stories. Come on.
Oh my gosh, I do. I've just been waiting my turn. And in fact, I had a long conversation yesterday with Alex. And before I go on to any stories, what I wanted to say is to say thank you to Carol and Alex, because I had the good fortune of spending most of my summer Augusts with Alex and Carol and the C and me in the second C and wherever it is that we went. And we even went to Hawaii together, amongst other things. But what I had the good fortune of feeling like I had two families, and I still feel that way today, and I feel very fortunate for that. But I wanted to acknowledge that Alex infected me, with an affliction, and many of you can probably predict what that affliction is. It's called botitis. Botitis. Yeah, botitis is a disease that's manifest, or its symptom is the accumulation of boats. So thanks, Alex, for that. I very much got the disease. Fortunately, it doesn't appear to be that contagious, and you don't have to wear a mask not to share it with others.
No, well, it was our pleasure to infect you.
And I was also going to say thank you to Carol on behalf of my mom and dad, because what I didn't realize was that infecting me with botitis, my parents were really looking for a 2 or 3 week holiday without the youngest of their children. But, at the end of the summer, they managed to find a place where I was excited to go. And so thank you for giving my mom and dad that needed rest every summer before the school year too.
Well, it was always a pleasure, Ross. More than that, actually. So,
yeah.
With your company and your enthusiasm.
Well, and it continues to be a pleasure. I would be there now, except for there are these little things. The reason we're there with a Zoom meeting today. But let's hope we're not doing Pesach next year and celebrating 91 this way next year too.
Yeah, let's do it in person if we have to.
Let's do it in person. I love your flag, by the way, Rick.
Oh, thank you. I can almost throw a rock and hit you guys right now. I'm close by.
So, where are you now? Are you in Kalispell?
No, I'm on the other side of the Rockies. I'm in a place called Francis Lake. If you were to come up and parallel the Rockies, probably just south of Kalispell on the other side. Yeah, it's a nice little spot. I'm a COVID refugee and following the green zone. So I'm in a green zone, and this is nice. I have to tell you, it's not bad, not bad at all.
Did you make the flag yourself?
Did I make the plans myself?
Yes.
I look every day to see what's green on the screen, and then I head there. So,
no, the flag behind you.
Oh no, that came. This, if you can't see, this is the famous RV. Let's see if we can take around and take a look at it.
Right. Yes, I recognize it.
Yeah. So we're taking it for another lap. It's like Johnny Cash. It's been everywhere, man. What's that?
It's even been to Scutamata.
It's been to Scutamata. It's been to British Columbia. It's been to Alberta. It's close again. It's been to Texas, New Mexico, places I shouldn't say it's gone. All around,
Yeah.
and still doing great. And so the flag came with the RV.
I didn't even know that it was there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you clean.
Yeah.
Found some other things.
Yeah.
But it's been running great, and you know, gotta make lemonade. So, but anyways, gotta get your prime minister to open the border and let me across.
Yeah,
I
well,
can come see you, Sandy.
I'd love to have you come see me.
Yeah, I would
Soon.
really enjoy that. So
Yep.
I'm staying close to the border until they let me in.
All right, you keep knocking.
yeah. Well, he can quarantine at your house for 2 weeks.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, yeah. I bring my own quarantine unit.
That's okay. That's great. And we just had Sasha there, and he's on his way to Whistler right now. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, ready for the next one.
I can remember Rick arriving at 83 Wright Drive in Avon, Connecticut.
In 83.
83, yeah. And he drove up in a car that he drove across the country in for somebody. I'm not sure for who.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it was a great time having you with us.
It was some of the best times ever.
You
Yeah.
got it.
I even got to spend time with Greta. Can't beat that. Yeah. So it's just crazy to be this close and to be not be able to get there. Take down that wall, Canada. Take down your wall.
Well, you got past the wall. You got into Canada.
Yeah. Well, I like to be able to, but anyways, it's a nice corner of the world, and really great to see everybody. Yeah. So
How long are you staying there?
well, you know, the word down in California is not good. So, you know, it's, you know, there's only little pockets in the States now that are green. And right now I'm in one of them. And this is not bad though. I don't know if you can see in behind me. I got the Rockies behind me here. Can you see in there? If I kind of shift, there we go. If I go like that, you can see the mountains right there. So that's not so bad.
That's a nice thing to have.
Yeah. So it's a nice little lake, and it has Wi-Fi. What else do you need?
Perfect.
I get my work done.
I'm glad you found the Wi-Fi for today because your presence was essential.
It was. It was a little sketchy there at first, so I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, well, we're all grateful to you for putting this together.
No,
Thank you very much. Thank you for putting it together.
Yeah. Well, it's great to see everybody, and you know, I guess that's a silver lining. Now we've done this twice, and probably wouldn't have had a chance to all say hello otherwise. So
that's right.
I'm really thankful for that. Linda, good to see you.
Yes,
Yeah, you. I was waiting for you to talk. I keep waiting.
Has me muted, so I don't have a choice. I think she thinks I'm going to embarrass her or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see if maybe you could walk around and show us your house.
Oh, I don't think we want to do that. We can show you the view. We can spin it around.
That. Show them the view. Right at the window.
Oh, nice.
You see right down the lake.
Oh, that's really neat.
I'll spin her back.
Watch the sunset.
Having just visited yesterday, I'm still looking for my jaw. It's somewhere on the floor in Frank's house. Frank, if you see it, please send it back. Your house is spectacular. Linda, I can't get over how beautiful a job you guys did.
Yeah, and you guys built it yourself, I heard.
I saw it when it was a pile of dirt way back in the day. Like, I think 3 years ago, Frank, I was there.
Yeah, no, it's changed a little bit since then, that's for sure. But no, it's really come on well. Lots of room for visitors once we get this world cleaned up a little bit, and We've had a room in our house always reserved for Carol and Alex. And so welcome for them, welcome for you, Rick, and welcome for everybody else. We'd love to have people come up and see us, that's for sure.
We would love to do it. But we're in the midst of the perfect storm with the COVID and everything else that's going on. So it makes it difficult, but we would sure like to do it. Wouldn't like to get on a plane with 100 other people, half of them taking their mask off. But
How long a drive is it from Cal?
Oh, I lost you.
Nice drive.
yeah, it's a nice, but you have to stop somewhere.
It's a 3-day drive from here to Vancouver.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, 500 miles a day. It's cool. We've done it many, many times, but
That's right.
not in the.
In our youth. In our youth, we used to do those big drives.
Yeah. But the problem is you don't know where you're going to stay, who has been in the room the last time and all that stuff. So if you have an RV, you can do it because you can do like Rick does. You don't have to check in anywhere. You just pull over to the side of the road and your built-in hotel is right there. So that's why he's being able to travel like he is and not be worried about what's happening around. He's fully self-contained. That makes a big difference. A lot of people are doing it. RVs are the price of RVs is going way up because everybody wants to travel that way. Scott says the same thing is happening with boats. That people all want to be on boats because they're self-contained. They can go around.
Yeah.
Best boating sales market he's ever seen. So it's a silver lining for some people.
You know, the thing that I've taken away from this little chat group today is like our generation is maturing, say the least, but it's just amazing to me to watch our children grow up and see what they've become, and then to see their children all being adults and getting on with their lives. And then of course now we have a new generation coming up. I think Jade will be the first child in the next generation. And it's just amazing to me like how the time has mellowed us and how we have grown and all of the kids have grown up and what they've become. It just, you know, it's awe-inspiring and really great to see. So thanks for everybody growing up and being such wonderful individuals.
No, you ruined me, but I still turned out okay.
I didn't get that, John.
You ruined me, but I turned out okay.
Truthfully,
That's
we
right.
had really good role models to help us out. So thank you very much for being one of those role models for, I know as Ross said, for him and certainly for myself. We've been really lucky having great role models and great parents all over the country.
Well, thanks for that. We appreciate it, and it makes us feel better that we could make that impact on your life.
Totally.
Hey, Laura, I didn't get a chance to hear from you. And last time we talked, your dad about cried about all the trails and tribulations you were going through. Has life gotten better for you?
Life has gotten a lot better for me.
Good.
Yeah, so we have very little COVID now in Vancouver, so we're very lucky. So I actually had the pleasure of seeing Sandy at work the other day, which was really great.
She's being kind. I walked into the unit and there was somebody and she goes, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm going, "I don't know who you are behind that mask and in the scrubs."
Well, it was a mask too and eye protection. So there's only about this much of my face exposed.
But it was great to see you.
Yeah. Sandy, what were you doing in the hospital?
I was with another therapist to support around a swallowing assessment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you didn't need the hospital. You were.
No. I was on the good end of that, not the wrong end.
Okay.
And and it was really fun to bump into Laura there.
Yeah, but I think focusing back on Alex, I think I'm really lucky that I've had not 2 sets of grandparents, but I do see that I have 3. I've been really lucky to have you guys. I think Heather can agree, as being such a present part in our life. And when my grandpa was ill, I had the best kind of stand-in grandparents at my high school graduation that I could have ever asked for. So I think we really appreciate all the support and all the love that both you and Carol have given to both of us. We feel really lucky.
Well, we actually enjoyed it, being there and being part of it, and being able to store, and it certainly was a pleasure for us to participate in that time in your life. So it wasn't a chore at all. It was a pleasure on both for you guests and for us too. So thanks for remembering that, because we remember for sure. We remember. I can just picture you in your cap and gown. And I remember the ceremony. I remember being in the audience in the ceremony. It was a big building. I don't remember what it was, but it was a big building. We were like in the balcony somewhere. You remember that?
Yeah.
So we were very pleased to be able to be helpful on that circumstance. And we're very proud of where you are now. We're very proud of where you are now. You know, you're headed for greatness. So keep up the good work.
I'm going to be a surgeon though, Alex. I don't think there's anybody going to be a surgeon in this generation. So Heather's waiting to get a word in edgewise as well.
Well, Uncle Alex, I just wanted to say we've been very thankful to have you as such a great storyteller and telling us stories of times in the past. I can remember one time when my jaw dropped when you told me about a story about how you and my great-grandfather stole a cadaver's head and neck. Now doing some human anatomy, I can't believe that you guys were able to manage that. But I think it really taught me how important education was for our family, and I thank you for that.
Yeah, well, I'm putting together a story about my dad, and that's in that story. When I get it ready, I'll send you a copy so you can enjoy it again. But that was a very special experience for me and for him. So it's coming out. It's coming out.
So Heather, I have an actual skeleton head in my office. It was my dad's. It's totally illegal to have it. To have a real skeleton head. So, but it looks like it's, you know, I tell people that this is real. It's real. So it's like I don't broadcast it, but it's totally illegal to have a real live skeleton head. And that came from my dad, who had a real live head in the back of a car.
Well, we used it because, you know, in surgery we had to know every little detail of where everything was and how you could get to it. So it was an important thing at the time. It was important. I don't remember where I got it, but I got it.
There's still marks on that skeleton where you were planning your surgeries.
Yeah.
There's little like pen marks where you can do your incision. It's pretty cool. So Carol wanted it out of the house though. That was like, she wanted that skeleton head out of the house.
She's shaking her head, yes. She's shaking her head, yes. We're getting a low battery signal, so we'll stay with you as long as the battery stays on.
Where's your charger?
Yeah.
Don't you have a charger?
Yeah, but I'm not near near an outlet, so it'll be hard to charge because we're sitting at the dining room table with my my laptop, and it was charged up this morning. I didn't realize how much juice it would take to run this program for this long, but if we disappear, it's because of the battery going dead.
Just plug it back in.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's nice that you came over, John, yesterday. But we visit stories that we told.
I heard some of these stories yesterday, but they were fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dawson College and
yeah.
No Rick stories though.
No, we didn't.
We decided no Rick stories in this call.
Well, actually, we did one Rick story. We did the one where we went pulling his boat to the river and then him going back but on his own, which was an infamous story. Rick probably doesn't even remember it. Rick probably has selective memory. Are you there, Rick?
We just see Rick's pooch.
You see Jack.
I'm letting Jack. He said he's had enough. He was standing in for Casey.
There you go. He's wrong color, that's all.
Yeah.
Brenda?
Is that a bull mastiff?
No, that's a boxer.
Oh, it is a boxer. Oh, wow.
We're gonna say, oh, is Uncle Alex still here?
Alex is gone.
We were gonna say happy birthday,
Barry died.
All right, Joel, it was really nice to see everybody.
Yeah.
Al, Ava, Talia, Ava.
Hi
Hello
there.
Nice seeing you. I hope you
Nice seeing
enjoyed
everybody.
the stories.
Now we can talk. You too.
So Rick, we should do this again, not every 3 months. So, you know, doing the Halperin, we should do a Halperin Zoom call like every 3 or 4 weeks, just to catch up. To some occasion. Maybe we can do it from the cottage with Mitch and Brenda there. They can.
Are you guys going to go up?
The problem is that the getting the enough of the Wi-Fi, we don't have Wi-Fi there, so it won't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, so we have
Yeah,
to be
we
in
don't-
the city for that.
We also don't have cellular data. Like we don't reach any cellular data, so you can't even do it off of data there.
Correct, correct. So we're here in the city, but we haven't been to the cottage yet. It'll happen.
Sure.
Frank, for your information, Mitch Geller called us today.
Oh, okay.
And he's got 2 electric chairs, not the ones that you would see in Sing Sing, but the chairs were from Rosemere, and he tried to use it to go down to the lake on that little back road.
To the cottage, to the dock.
And
Okay.
he's now looking for a golf cart because that's better.
I got a feeling that might be, Mitch likes exciting rides. I got a feeling that might have been an exciting ride, bombing down that in an electric wheelchair. I hope it stopped before he ended up in the lake.
I think so.
Yeah.
We haven't spoken to him since he told us he was there, because I know that he was there.
He called my dad, and they were talking about the golf cart. And he thinks you can drive it all the way down to in front of the door in the boathouse.
He's right. He's
Yeah,
quite
golf
right.
cart is the way I could get down there.
Quite right.
Yeah,
And he put like special wheels on it, like, you know, all terrain.
maybe.
I just know that our neighbors who have golf carts have
Okay.
them down at the dock. So
Do they? That must.
we'll wait and see. That's another thought.
Okay.
I'm also going to go now, but this is really lovely. Thank you, Rick, for planning this. And,
Mine's the easy part.
and a happy, although he's not here, happy 90th to Alex. This is really special. Okay, bye now.
Bye, Laura.
I'm going to say my goodbyes too. So nice to
Okay.
see you all. It's,
Lovely to see you all.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll say goodbye too.
Yeah.
It looks like a good day there, Ava, Tally.
I'll say goodbye as well.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hope to
Thanks
see
again,
you
Rick.
again as soon as
Okay,
possible.
we'll say goodbye to everybody.
All
Hey,
right,
take
thanks.
care. Bye.
Thanks, Rick.
Bye.
Thank you, Rick.
Bye.
Take care.
Alex, and thank
Be
you
safe.
so much for everything, and have an absolutely great birthday.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.